Ahoy, young adventurers! Today, we're setting sail on the waves of history to learn about the Vikings. So, who were these legendary people, and what did they do? Let's explore the epic tale of the Vikings. The Vikings were seafaring warriors and traders from Scandinavia, which includes modern-day countries like Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. They lived during the Viking Age, from around 793 to 1066 AD. Picture bustling communities with long, wooden houses and ships carved with fierce dragon heads at their prow. Now, imagine these brave Vikings setting out on the sea. Their ships were called longships, perfect for their adventures. With oars and a big sail, they could travel very fast. Why did they travel, you ask? Well, they sailed to other lands in search of treasure and new places to live. The Vikings were expert navigators and could find their way across the stormiest seas. They used the stars and even the sun to help guide them. Their voyages took them to Britain, France, Ireland, Iceland, Greenland, and even as far away as North America. That's right, they reached North America hundreds of years before Columbus. You might be wondering if all Vikings were fierce warriors. While they are famous for their raids on coastal towns and villages, not all Vikings were raiders. Many were farmers, traders, and explorers. They loved trading goods like furs, swords, and silver. They even had special markets where people from different lands came to buy and sell their items. What did the Vikings believe in? They had fascinating myths and legends. They believed in mighty gods like Odin, Thor, and Freyja. Their stories were full of adventures, magic, and heroic battles. They held feasts in great halls where they told tales of gods and creatures like dragons and giants. As builders, the Vikings were amazing. They built strong ships and houses. Their long houses were big and warm, made of wood and turf with fires inside for cooking and warmth. The end of the Viking Age came when many of them started settling down in the lands they raided. They mingled with local people, eventually becoming part of those communities. So, there you have it, an epic story of the Vikings. They were more than just warriors, they were explorers, traders, and storytellers. Though the Viking Age ended a long time ago, their legacy lives on in our stories, our language, and our history. Would you have been brave enough to sail with the Vikings on their grand adventures?